So right now you can understand, if you don't want to get more involved into coding, get into data analytics. If you are okay with coding part, get into full stack web development. Correct. This way it will be working. So now talking about full stack web development. So first of all, if I talk about how actually career path of a full stack developer work. So initially you will be training yourself, then you will be placed as a full stack developer, front end developer, SD1 or a back end developer. Then after 2 to 3 years of experience, you will be promoted as a senior developer or SD2 role. And after that, a lead engineering manager or senior consultant, then director or partner, and then moving towards the CTO position. So again, 3 to 4 or 5 steps will be there. 2 to 3 after 2 to 3 years, you will be clearing one step, and at the end, you will be getting your desired role of C-level positions. Moving ahead, before moving ahead with the interview process for full stack web development, let us discuss about the curriculum first of all, how you're gonna learn, because you might be thinking like I am coming from a different background. So how I will be managing, how I can learn, how I will be getting my things. So no need to worry, guys. One of the best thing again, that is our curriculum itself. So again, we will be starting from introduction level. Like initially, we will be starting with introduction to programming. Then moving ahead with data structure and algorithm. Then talking about front-end development, where HTML, CSS, React, JavaScript, query, React, Next, all these things will be covered. Then moving ahead with backend development, where we have two options. One is your Spring Boot and other is your Merge Stack. So if you are selecting Spring Boot, you will be working for REST API, Spring Boot, and JUnit. And if you are selecting Merge Stack into backend development, you will be learning MongoDB, Express, React, and Node.js. So for backend development, you have an option to select between Spring Boot or Merge Stack. And the people who are not aware about it, what it is, so no need to worry. This is only some software and tools or technology which you will be looking for. So nothing else, rest everything is same. Job opportunities is same for both. Salaries are same for both. So no need to get confused. If you are still confused, again, we will be there to help you with which to select for the better career. Then moving ahead with system design, where both high level designing and low level designing will be covered. And then moving ahead with operating system and database management system. So initially starting from basics towards the expertise level, all the part will be covered into the curriculum. Right. So now talking about interview roadmap, like how actually you will get a job into the full stack developer role. So for a full stack developer, there will be 7 rounds of interview which you will be going for. And if I talk about all these rounds, no need to worry because Coding Ninja's team will be there to help you, support you for each and every round. So if I talk about like let us discuss one by one for each round so that you can get the better understanding, you can get the better clarity. So initial 3 rounds are of problem solving, right? So where first round is about basic programming test. So where like because in programming you will be covering from introduction level itself, right? So no need to worry for the first round because we're gonna cover programming from introduction level. So first round can be done and dusted because they will be asking the same thing. Then moving ahead with round two, that is about data structure and algorithm. So again, DSA will be covered into the curriculum itself. So again, round two can be done and dusted very easily. Moving ahead with round three, that is about aptitude. So again, aptitude will be covered into the curriculum. So no need to worry about third round. Again, you can do it very easily. Moving ahead with round four, that is your projects and hands-on experience. So in this round, because in the curriculum you will be working for different projects, assignments, case study. So in round four, you just need to discuss the projects which you have made already. So again, it can be done and dusted very easily. Moving ahead with round five, that is about system design. So again, system design you will be covering into the curriculum, high level designing and low level designing both. So again, fifth round can be done and dusted very easily. Moving ahead with round six, that is your managerial round and technical plus past experience. So technical things you will be learning into the curriculum itself. So you don't need to worry about it. Plus, if you hold any past experience, you can showcase that experience And if you don't have any experience, no need to worry about. You can share the experience of your projects, assignments, and case study. Moving ahead with round 7, that is your salary discussion round. So again, our PDP team will be there to help you and support you for this round. So they will be helping you with the salary negotiation and all the things. So seventh round again can be done and dusted very easily. So no need to worry, everything can be done, but obviously it will require your hard work, it will require your learning dedication at the time of learning phase, at the time of curriculum. So if you will be doing it, you will be receiving your all the things, or you will be able to clear all the things very easily. Correct. So any doubts, any concerns, you can drop over the chat and Q&A. So Rohan, technical rounds will be like as you are asking, like how the technical rounds will be taken. So technical rounds will include some like loops, programming, or if I talk about logic of a program. So all these things will be included into technical thing. Someone is saying I've done my master's in software engineering, currently working as a web application developer for student. So yes, it will be very helpful for you, but at the same time, Balachandra, so we would be happy to know about your current software tools which you are working for. So stay connected with us. We will be getting your things more clear at the time of live Q&A and everything, right? So now moving ahead with another question that Harin Narayan is saying, I have done my master's in MCA 2021 and now I'm working as a digital marketer for last 5 years. So would data analytics help me to boost my career? So obviously, it will get you with the better opportunities and better things. So obviously, it will help you with the better salary, better opportunities for you, Mr. Harin. So any doubts, any concerns, guys, please feel free to drop over the chat and Q&A. Now, let us start with the journey roadmap, like how actually the journey roadmap for this will. So if I talk about full stack development, this will be 9 months of learning, which you will be going for. Plus, after 9 months, continuous placement support till you land into your first job. Uh, then after that, moving ahead with another thing, that is your data analytics. So it will be for 6 months, and after that, continuous placement support. Correct. So one of the best thing for full stack development, 9 months of learning and then continuous placement support. And for data analytics, 6 months of learning and continuous placement support. So let us take it ahead with another thing. Now moving ahead with the teaching method for full stack development. So for full stack development, we have a blended learning with us where Saturdays and Sundays live interactive classes will be provided to you. And Monday to Friday, you will be working for different projects, case studies, and assignments. Correct. So Saturday, Sunday, live interactive classes. If you missed any, proper recordings of the same will be always available. And Monday to Friday, you will be working on projects, assignments, and case studies. Correct. Plus 7 days in a week from morning 10 a.m. to midnight 12. Our teaching associate team is available. So anytime you have doubts, anytime you have concerns, so no need to worry about from morning 10 to midnight 12. Anytime you can reach out our teaching associate 7 days in a week over the call, Google Meet, chat, WhatsApp, anything. Then moving ahead with data analytics. So we will be having 6 months of learning where Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday live interactive classes in the evening 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. will be there. So again, if you are missing anything, recordings will be there. And if you want your doubts and everything to be cleared, so from morning 10 a.m. to midnight 12, our teaching associate team is available. That is from 10 a.m. to midnight 12. So over the Google Meet, call, chat, anything you can connect with them. So now moving ahead with the placements, like many people were asking how the placements will work, how we will get job. But before that, another question is there. Arjun is asking, what if I have queries after 6 months and want again class on topic? So Arjun, we have a specific platform of Code 360 for this specifically. if you want any doubts, anything to be solved, because you will be a lifetime alumni with us, right? So there is a platform where you can solve out all your queries even after 6 months as well. So now moving ahead with the placement assistance, like because many people is having like how the placements will work, how the things will work, right? So if I talk about a placement thing, so one of the best thing from day one of the placement process start, you will be assigned with a dedicated placement coordinator. So that person will be responsible the exercises like resume building, like there will be a dedicated team which will help you with the resume building exercise, like what keywords, what tools, what languages you should be adding in your resume and everything, right? After resume building, second part will be about interview practices. So again, there will be a dedicated team which will be helping you with the interview practices, right? So mock interview session will be there, which will be provided to you, like what, like before going with the 7 rounds of interview into full stack development, or before going with the 5 rounds of interview in data analytics. So there will be a dedicated team which will be helping you with the mock interviews and everything, right? So before appearing into the actual interview, we will be helping you with all the things. Correct. So resume building will be taken care from our end. Then your interview practices, it will be taken care from our end. And then third is about industry expert session. So we will be bringing up some people having 10 to 15 years, 15 to 20 years of experience from the same field, right? So they will be helping you with the career guidance. So you can correlate this as like it will be our responsibility to teach you, train you. It will be our responsibility to prepare you for the job. It will be our responsibility to take you to the interviewer's gate also. The only part which you are doing, that is clearing the interview. Rest, everything you can just leave on coding. So then moving ahead with what is job bootcamp, right? How actually job bootcamp work and how actually things work, right? So if I talk about first of all why we call it as a boot camp, not as a course, because this is not a theoretical, traditional, or a historical kind of course like your degrees and everything. This will be a completely practical based learning which you will be going for. Correct. So this will be completely focused, personalized, community driven, and industry ready. Plus, we gonna another thing if I talk about, that is we're gonna help you another part which is there, that is this curriculum will be completely with practical exposure where you will be working for different projects, case studies, and assignments. So this is the reason why we call it as a boot camp, not as a course. Correct. And why we call it as a job boot camp, because the main motive, the main goal of this boot camp is to land into your first job. This is the reason why we call it as a job boot camp, not as a normal, right? So guys, any questions, any doubts, please feel free to drop over the chat and Q. Now moving ahead with the three pillars of job bootcamp. So as I've already mentioned, one is your upskilling. Like it will be our responsibility to teach you. It will be our responsibility to upskill you. Then second is your interview preparation. It will be our responsibility to prepare you for the jobs and everything. Then third is your access to companies, that is aligning your interviews or taking you to the interviewer's gate. All these aspects will be done from our end. The only thing you will be doing is clearing the interview. Moving ahead with impact of job bootcamp. So data analytics 100% live classes for full stack development, Saturday, Sunday classes plus on your self-paced learning. 1200 plus hiring companies from us, 300 plus monthly job opportunities, 68% student placed with 2x salary hike of your current CTC, plus placement, continuation placement support till you land into your first job, and average salary hike of 128%. Right. So moving ahead with the impact of job bootcamp, these are few people who have received the placement, like Utkarsh as a data scientist, Divyanshu as a strategy analyst, Srinivasan as an engineer trainee, Kashish Arora as an associate analyst. Then Amritesh as a software engineer, Gauri as a senior software developer, Surya as a software engineer, Sandeep with SD role, right? So these are few names, these are few glimpses who have already received the placement from our end. But these are only few glimpses. If you we have unlimited data, we have limitless data with us. And if you want to see that data, you can visit Coding Ninja's website or you can visit our Instagram page as well. You will get all the details there. So let me take up a question. Alina is saying if anyone is a student like of any university or any other, will the studies get affected? No. So you will be only eligible, Alina, if you are into the final year of your bachelor's degree or if you have done your bachelor's. Right. So now moving ahead with last quarter's recruiters. So the students who have like last quarter, the students who have received the placements is in these companies, that is Swiggy, Park Plus, Tata Technologies, Tata 1MG. So these companies, if I talk about, so students have received the placement into last quarter itself. So again, these are only few names because companies are unlimited. So now guys, after this, we're gonna talk about the fee structure because I can see many people are asking how to enroll, what will be the process. So no worries, Alina. If you are into your masters, you can easily manage this learning as well as your master's studies. It will not create any problem. So now let us move ahead with the fee structure, guys. So one of the best thing, one of the most flexible thing which we have with us, that is our fee structure only, guys. So for the fees, initially you just need to register with 5,000 rupees. That can be done by any of the method like UPI, credit card, debit card, net banking, any of the medium. And rest fees can be converted into student loan. That is up to 12 months. We have no cost EMI options available with us where you can get your EMI with 0% of interest. Plus, if you say I want minimum to minimum EMI right now, so we have EMI structure available up to 36 months as well. So any of the EMI structure you can select according to your availability without any problem, without any worries. Plus, along with this, because many people are writing like, sir, how will be the classes? Can I see a demo or can I have some demo lectures? So guys, we believe in proper practical experience. So we will allow you with 14 days of observation period, guys. So there will be a dedicated 14 days of observation period which will be given to you from the batch start date, where you can first of all experience your classes, where first of all you can attend your classes. If you feel everything is good, then you can continue with your admission, or else you can ask for the cancellation and take your this 5,000 amount 100% refundable. At the same time, our faculties will be looking like if they feel you are this is not your cup of tea, if they feel you will not be able to do it, so they will be asking you to cancel the process and they will be eliminating you from the batch. So once they ask you to cancel, again in this case also 100% amount will be refundable without any problem, without any worries. Correct. So guys, any questions, any doubts till now, you can just feel free to drop over the chat and Q&A, because now we will be announcing the scholarship and the complete fees. So guys, the complete fees for the program is for the full stack development is only and only 2 lakh rupees, and for data analytics is only and only 1.5 lakh rupees, including each and everything. And at the same time, guys, if I talk about another part, that is like scholarship thing, because fees is only 2 lakh for full stack development and 1.5 lakh for data analytics. But stay connected. Let me disclose the scholarship amount for you. So guys, we have best scholarship available for few students. Like seats will be limited. Only 15 students will be able to get this scholarship. So we have full stack development scholarship available up to 60,000 rupees. That means final prices can be just brought down to 1,40,000, including each and everything. And for data analytics, we have scholarship up to 40,000 rupees. That means your final prices can be just brought down to 1,10,000, including each and everything, guys. So for this scholarship, we only have 15 limited seats available with us. So nobody else will be getting this scholarship, and this scholarship is specifically because we have just completed 8 years. We are celebrating 8th year anniversary of Coding Ninjas. So this is the reason you are getting 60,000 off on full stack and 40,000 off on data analytics. But only limited seats are available. Like only 15 students will get this scholarship. And if you want to be in that 15 students, start sharing your name and numbers over the chat and Q&A, because the people who will be sharing your name and numbers earlier will get this scholarship. So start sharing your name and numbers over the chat and Q&A so that you will be getting the scholarship for you. And sharing your name and numbers is completely secure because this will be only visible to Coding Ninja team. Nobody else can see your name and numbers, guys. So be fast to share your name and numbers, guys, or else you will be missing out on the opportunity where we have already received 7 numbers with us. So guys, be fast or else you will be missing out on the opportunity for the scholarship. So we will be waiting for 30 seconds or 1 minute, and after that we will be starting with the live Q&A. But before that, kindly share your number as soon as possible because now we have already moved to 14 numbers with us. So if you are delaying, you will be missing out on the opportunity. So be fast to share your name and numbers, guys. So number has moved to 29 now. Be fast, guys, because after uh, like 30 seconds, we will be starting with the live Q&A. So, guys, number has moved to 41 now. Start sharing your name and numbers if you have not done it yet. So, till that time, we will be starting with the live Q&A after 10 to 20 seconds.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sarthak, for such an informative session. So, guys, we will be starting our live Q&A in next couple of minutes. Since then, just reiterating once again, if you are interested to join in the bootcamp with the scholarship seats announced by Sarthak in the webinar itself, which is capped at 60,000 for full stack development and 40,000 for data analytics. So, for that scholarship, just need to drop your name and number in the chat or in the Q&A box. So we will be waiting for another 1 minute, and then we'll be starting our live Q&A where you'll be able to ask all the doubts and queries live in the webinar itself. So guys, kindly stay connected, and whoever has not shared their number yet, and you all can do so right now. So we'll be waiting for another minute. Yeah, thank you so much, Gaurav, for sharing your number. Thank you so much, Arul Kumar. Thank you so much, Suvansh Bhatt. You have shared a number of IUC as I can see. So if you could just like share your name and number as well, that would be beneficial for us. So guys, now Sarthak himself will be taking
Going
the live Q&A.
So hi guys. So now we will be going ahead with the live Q&A. So whomsoever is having any doubt, any concern, they can raise their hand, and I will give you the permission one by one to unmute yourself, and you can come up with your doubts and concerns. And at the same time, if you don't want to unmute yourself, you can like drop your question over the chat and Q&A, and I will be taking up your questions from there itself. So any doubts, any concerns, guys, with whatever you are having with you, you can raise it here. And till now, if you have not shared your number, kindly drop in your number as soon as possible so that you're not missing out on the scholarship or anything. So just raise your hand and I will be giving you the permission accordingly. So Raj, I request you to make me co-host so that I can take it forward.
Yes, Sarthak, it is done.
Yeah, thanks. So guys, kindly raise your hand. So whomsoever is having any doubt, any concerns, kindly raise hand so that I can give you the permission accordingly. So Bhumika, I have Bhumika, I have given you the permission to unmute yourself. You can come up with your doubts and concerns. Yeah, hi Bhumika. So anybody having any doubts, any concerns? What is the was this no, Rudra, this is not a pre-recorded webinar. This was live, taken by me only. So guys, you can just drop your question over the chat and Q&A, or you can.
Hi Sarthak. Sarthak, I wanted to ask, the placements are going to be like the on-campus placements. For example, the companies are going to visit us, the Coding Ninja platform, and then
So
we are going
Bhumika,
to.
Bhumika, specifically, I mentioned into the webinar as well that we are subsidiary of Naukri.com. So
Okay.
we have that complete access of Naukri. So first of all, our placement team will be taking up the basic requirement, like which location you are looking for, which package currently you are aiming for, what is your current CTC, what is your hike you are expecting. So accordingly, we will be helping with the placements. So
Oh,
there is no limitation. Like in India, nothing is better than Naukri.com, and that is our parent company. So we will be going ahead with that.
okay, thanks.
Sure. So, Bhumika, I believe you have already dropped in your number, right?
Sorry?
I believe you have already shared your
Yes,
number.
yes.
Correct. So just wait for the admission team to give you a call, and then you can get your scholarship and everything done with you.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you, Bhumika. So, Gaurav, I have given you the permission to unmute yourself. Now, you can come up with your doubt and concern, whatever you have with you. And at the same time, guys, if you don't want to unmute yourself, kindly drop in your question over the chat and Q&A. So, guys, I can see like session was informative and no more questions are coming. No more questions are coming. So we will be wrapping up the session now. So people who have already shared your number, be active with your phone so that admission team can reach out to you and can help you with the scholarship. And at the same time, if you are missing out on the opportunity, you will be paying more. And if you have any doubts, any concerns, you can clear with admission team as well. And just to secure your scholarship, you just need to pay 5,000 right now. And another thing, like we have only 15 seats available with the scholarship. So, guys, people who have shared their number, be active with your phone call. And if you have not dropped in your number yet, we will be waiting for 30 seconds more so that you can share your number as well. So, thank you, guys. Thank you for joining the webinar. Hoping to see everybody onboarding with Coding Ninjas.
Rudra, as I can see, you have like raised your hand. Do you have any doubts? Rudra. Yeah, hi Rudra.
Yeah, actually, I had a question. I was thinking which one would be easier for me, the full stack development or the data analysis?
Okay, so could you please help me with your background? Like, what is your educational background,
Yeah,
or what currently you are
I
in?
had completed my BTech in 2022 from ECE, Electronics and Communication.
EC. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was working with TCTS as a optical fiber engineer.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been I think 3 months I have resigned. So,
And what was the reason behind it?
reason behind it was my health issue because it was like a field job.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah.
my health was not permitting, so that's why I had to resign.
And do you have any command or knowledge of the coding languages?
Actually, coding languages, yeah, I have just started learning PHP and HTML. So
Okay,
that's all.
and
It's
how
been
is
1
it
month
going for you?
hardly. It's not going very good, but it's okay. I would say. I don't say I am very fluent or I like coding or something, but it's okay.
Yeah. So see, Rudra, you need to understand like you are into something, which required a field work, correct? You are not
Yeah,
much into the technical role, and you are not
right.
even much involved in coding side, right? So I
True,
would
true.
recommend you to go on with the data analytics since it does not require much coding, right?
Okay,
But that level
okay.
of coding, like if like as you told me, you are quite interested to go with the coding part, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It will
Yeah.
require a bit of coding since it includes Python SQL, right? Which will uh, help you to go on to the coding side as well. But yes, looking on to your education field and the job which you are into, data analytics would be better for you. I believe this helps you out with your confusion, Rudra. Rudra, if you are trying to speak, you are not audible. I Yeah, okay. Rudra has left, I believe. Uh, Guys, so Sarthak has already left. Still, if you have any doubts, uh, you can just simply ask. Right now, I'll be helping you out with your doubts and queries, or else we'll be winding up the session in next 1 minute. Ishwar Dayal is asking, is this course in English or Hindi? So Ishwar, as obviously we do get students from Pan India, so most of the coverage will be in English. But yes, since we have live doubt resolution, that so on that live doubt resolution, you'll be able to communicate in Hindi as well. Yes, Rudra. Yeah, you can unmute yourself now.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Sorry.
Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, actually, last time my network was not good, so I got disconnected. What were you saying? Repeat it, please.
So I told you, like, I believe you must have heard about the things that I told you, like, data analytics will also contain some of the coding part, right? It will include
Okay,
Python, it will include SQL as well, correct?
okay, okay.
So, so as you have a bit interest into the coding part as well, but looking
Okay.
on to your educational background and the work that you are
Right.
into, I would
Mm,
personally recommend you to go on with the data analytics.
okay.
Yeah,
And
be much more
what is the
beneficial and easier for you to
okay?
grab that KT, we can say, right?
Mm,
Whatever is required to become a data analyst and pursue a career in the same domain. Rudra, again, I believe like you're facing some network issue. What I would recommend you is, if you want a detailed conversation, you can just simply drop your name and number in the chat or in the Q&A box. I'll align a one-on-one session, a one-on-one call, which will help you in the best way possible. Rudra, if you could like hear me, you can just simply drop off your name and number. I'll help you to get connected with one of our team. Sumit is saying, so there is network problem. Sumit, I do not think there is some issue from my end. If it's in from your end, try rejoining the webinar. So guys, any doubts? And at the same time, if you do not have any doubts, you can just simply write no in the chat. So that will help me as well to come to the conclusion that we can just end the webinar. Yeah. So, Ishwar, if you are interested to know more about this bootcamp, you can just simply drop off your name and number. And guys, if we do not get any more doubts, any more questions, we'll be winding up the session in next 1 minute. Thank you so much, Rudra. We have received your number, and you soon will get in connect from one of our. Yes, yes, Ishwar, you can just ask whatever the question you have. Yes, Rudra. Thank you so much. And at the same time, till Ishwar is okay. Ishwar already have his question. And Arul, I'll come to your question as well. Please stay connected. Can is this course Python or full stack? So, Ishwar, we have two boot camps that we are running currently, which is full stack development and data analytics. And if you're asking Python, we have included Python in both of our boot camp. You will have a choice to choose Python in full stack development as well. Whereas in data analytics, you'll be starting with Python. Anshu is asking, will there be another session? Not today, Anshu. If you want, you can just attend one of our webinar tomorrow as well. You can just check out the slots by visiting our website. And Arul is saying, I am little skeptical about choosing between DA or FSD. I'm in civil engineering, passed out back in 2020. Currently working as a senior ops associate in Amazon. Have used SQL and Python. Haven't created any. Yeah. So Arul, see, you already have an experience in SQL. You already have an hands-on with Python. So definitely it somehow clears your doubt itself, like which domain you should choose. Definitely, grabbing the knowledge in data analytics would be much more easier for you since you already have the knowledge in SQL or Python. So uh, it's a clear choice, I believe. Any specific thing if you want to ask Arul, you can just write down. No problem, Anshu. You can just attend tomorrow as well. Yeah. So Arul, if you want to know more about our data analytics bootcamp, you can just simply share your name and number. Yeah, yeah. For that as well, you can just share your name and number. I'll help you to get connected with one of our senior counselor, and they'll be helping you out on a one-on-one session. Thank you so much, Arun. We have received your number. You soon will get in connect with our counselor. Okay, so any further doubts, guys? Okay, so since we are not getting any more questions, once again, everyone, thank you once again, everyone, for your lovely participation. Whoever has shared their number, please be available over the phone call itself. You will soon get calls from our end. And after this webinar as well, if you feel like if you want to know more about this bootcamp by connecting with one of our senior counselor, you can just simply revisit our website and you can request for a call back from our website. You soon will get in touch with us. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good day.
Recording stopped.